Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, everything outside and in between. This is your captain speaking. So I was just driving. I'm still driving, so I'm going to try and keep my eyes on the road and not look at the camera, so I apologize for not looking you in the eye. We were driving. Drove past something called Super Target. Now, like most people, I've been to a normal Target, I like to imagine, is not a Super Target. I want to know what a Super Target is, because it's called Super Target, and I'm really upset that I'm on a divided highway with no exits in sight, because there is nothing more that I wanted to do than park and wander around a Super Target for several hours, even though I'm driving and I'm going to be driving for a long time. So, you know, it's actually in my best interest to not stop for an extended period of time. But I really, really wanted to know, what's a Super Target? Is that where Superman shops? Is this like a superhero Target? Or is it like, is this just a really big Target? What does a Super Target have that a normal Target doesn't? Because, like, as far as I know, Target has basically everything. What does a Super Target have? Not sure. Also, was driving in the left lane because, you know, I'm going the speed limit, so I'm going like pretty fast, but not super fast. But before, I was going 80. It's 70, so I was speeding. Don't speed, because here's why. There was a car that was behind me, like really close to me, and, you know, I figured, you know what, this guy's got to get somewhere. I'll just switch over to the other lane. There's no cars, no problem. So, put on my blinker, check both sides, or check my mirror and behind me. What I meant, not both sides. There's no one over there. Get in the other lane. He goes by, another car goes by, another car goes by. I look, left lane's clear. Get back in the left lane. Maybe 45 seconds later, there's another car behind me, and like pretty close behind me. And it's nighttime, so I can't see like super well, but I know there's a car behind me. I have a rear view mirror for a reason. And so I'm figuring, all right, I'm in the left lane. That's supposed to be the fast lane. I'm clearly not going fast enough to keep up with the flow of traffic, however small the flow of traffic may be. So I decided to speed up a little bit. Maybe, like, you know, all right, I'll speed up so this guy can go the speed he wants, and, like, you know, he could totally pass me in the other lane because it's empty. But I figured, you know what, if all these people are going this speed, I should probably just keep up with them and not keep moving back and forth between lanes. I want to be in the left lane because I don't want to have to deal with all the semi-trucks. Nothing against semi-truck drivers, I think they're very excellent drivers, but I'm in a tiny car, basically the opposite of a semi-truck. Don't really want to have any negative encounters with them. I won't win. So, you know, I speed up a little bit. I'm going like 85. Still behind me, I'm like, all right, I'll just a little more. Speed up. I'm going 90 now, and my car can only go 93 miles an hour, so I'm very close to top speed, and a very small car. I don't really want to be going 90 miles an hour, and so I figure, all right, it's time to just change lane and let this guy go. He obviously is in a very, very big rush if he wants to be going faster than 90 miles an hour somewhere. Especially when the speed limit's 70, we're already going 20 over, and we're hitting like reckless driving charges. So I get into the lane again, you know, blinker on, do my checks, very safe lane change outside of the fact that I was going 90, and immediately just let off the gas, slow down a little bit, so I'm back down. So as I'm slowing down, he passes me, and I see that it's a state police officer, and I'm just kind of like, oh my god. Now, okay, he didn't pull me over, which I'm very appreciative for. Don't know what he was doing or where he was going. Obviously, had something important to be doing. Although I do think it's a little bit unfair that it's a crime for me to be going 90 and a 70, but for him, like, who's gonna pull him over? Nobody. You can't pull a police officer over. That's not how the world works. I don't know, I think he should have to go the speed limit too. That just seems fair. anyways, I think that's all I have. Those are the most interesting things that have happened to me. Still very, very curious about that super target, and I hope I have the chance to see another one. I don't know if that's the only place that's called Super Target. It had like the Target logo. The super in front of the Target was green, but it was very clearly, like, it wasn't some mistake that it said Super Target. It very clearly knew it was a Target that was super. Very, very curious about that. So I'm hoping I get to stop and see one, and I'm hoping that if I can't, on my way back, I'll get to stop at that one. But I didn't know where the exit for that place was. Like, it was off the highway, but there was no exits within like 5 miles. So I didn't want to stop and try and figure out how to get there and then get lost and then have to deal with not being on the highway when I want to be on the highway, and, you know, all that jazz. All right, this is your captain signing off.